Once upon a time, in the quaint village of Willowbrook, there lived a kind-hearted man named Armand. Armand had recently lost his beloved wife, Leela, after she gave birth to their son, Rohan. The grief of losing Leela was unbearable, and taking care of little Rohan alone became increasingly difficult. Armand's heart ached every day, not only from his own sorrow, but also from the struggle of ensuring his son had a stable and loving upbringing. Armand's mother, Mira, noticed the strain on her son. She had always been a wise woman and tried to guide him through these challenging times. One evening, she said softly, "Armand, you cannot manage this alone forever. You need someone who can help nurture Rohan. Perhaps it is time to think about remarrying. I have someone in mind." Armand hesitated. "Mother, how can I trust anyone else to care for my son as I would? And what if they don't love him as I do?" Mira smiled knowingly. "I understand your concerns. That's why I have thought carefully. My cousin's daughter Anika has faced many hardships in her life. She is kind, compassionate, and understands the responsibility of nurturing a child. She will care for Rohan with all her heart. You just have to trust her." After much deliberation, Armand agreed, and soon Anika became Rohan's stepmother. She loved Rohan dearly and took care of him as if he were her own son. Time passed, and Rohan grew into a bright and curious boy. By the age of 10, he showed a keen interest in learning, helping his father with small tasks and exploring the world around him. Years later, Anika gave birth to a daughter, Maya. At first, the attention shifted toward the newborn, and Rohan began to feel neglected. Anika, overwhelmed by the demands of caring for two children, became stricter with Rohan. One afternoon, she told him, "Rohan, you must fetch water from the well now. You are old enough to take care of yourself. Stop asking me for help." Rohan felt hurt. He had never seen Anika act this way, yet he obeyed, carrying the heavy water pots back and forth. Despite the harshness, Rohan's determination grew stronger. He realized that every challenge was a chance to learn and prove his capability. One day, while Rohan was fetching water, he met an elderly man named Samuel. Samuel had once been a wise merchant who traveled the lands and had a wealth of knowledge. He noticed the young boy struggling with the water pots and asked, "Why are you working so hard, boy?" Rohan replied, "I must take care of my duties, sir. I want to make my family proud and learn to stand on my own." Impressed by his maturity, Samuel offered to mentor him. He taught Rohan valuable skills: how to manage tasks efficiently, how to think creatively, and the importance of integrity. Rohan learned quickly and began applying these lessons in his daily chores, impressing both Anika and his grandfather. As Rohan grew older, Samuel set him various challenges. First, he handed Rohan a bundle of ordinary sticks and said, "Sell these sticks in the market and bring me 2 golden coins within a day." Rohan tried, but nobody wanted to buy plain sticks. Frustrated but determined, he remembered Samuel's teachings. He transformed some of the sticks into beautiful flutes, adding intricate carvings and painting them with vibrant colors. The flutes sold for 10 coins each, and Rohan returned triumphantly, proud of his ingenuity. Samuel smiled and said, "Now, your next task. This time, earn 25 coins by selling what you create from these materials in 3 days." Rohan accepted the challenge. He worked tirelessly, making small toys, carved figurines, and even musical instruments. People in the village admired his craftsmanship, and soon he had earned the coins. "Your final challenge," Samuel said, "is the hardest. Sell this single wooden staff for 100 coins in 4 days." Rohan scratched his head, puzzled. How could he convince anyone to pay such a price for an ordinary staff? That night, inspiration struck. Rohan remembered all the lessons from his father and mentor. He crafted the staff into a beautifully carved sculpture, inlaid with delicate designs and adorned with a small hidden compartment that could hold treasures. He also composed a simple melody for a flute that complemented the staff as a musical piece. When he presented it to the market the next day, a nobleman noticed its beauty and craftsmanship. He eagerly paid 100 coins for it. Rohan returned to Samuel, who applauded his creativity and perseverance. "See, Rohan," Samuel said, "any challenge can be overcome with patience, intelligence, and effort. You must always believe in yourself." Rohan, now a young man, returned home and shared his accomplishments with Anika and Arman. Anika, seeing how much Rohan had grown and achieved, felt a deep sense of pride and remorse for the times she had been harsh. "Forgive me, Rohan," she said, embracing him. "I never intended to hurt you. I only wanted to guide you to be strong. I am proud of you." From that day onward, the family lived in harmony. Rohan continued to hone his skills, creating toys, musical instruments, and beautiful art that brought joy to many. Maya, inspired by her brother, learned alongside him. Arman, Anika, and Mira watched proudly as both children thrived, knowing that love, guidance, and perseverance could overcome even the hardest trials. And so, Rohan's story spread through Willowbrook. People admired his courage, creativity, and wisdom. He had learned that life would always bring challenges, but with determination, clever thinking, and the support of loving mentors and family, nothing was impossible. The moral of the story is, life's challenges are opportunities in disguise. Hardship teaches resilience, creativity turns obstacles into opportunities, and love and guidance from family and mentors can shape even the most ordinary circumstances into extraordinary achievements.